Hey there, drone fans. Rick here again from Drone Valley. Today's clip is the third in our Summer of Drones giveaways. I just love doing that. Anyway, today's giveaway is a brand new Autel EVO. And you're probably thinking, you couldn't possibly be giving an EVO away. Yeah, we are. It's right here on the table. Actually, this is mine. You're not getting this one. I have a brand new one in the box right here that was sent to us by our good friends over at Autel. And they said, Rick, you got a lot of drone subscribers. We're going to send you a drone. Would you like to give it away on your channel? Yeah, I would love to give it away. So here it is. It's a fantastic drone. And I remember the first time I saw this, we had gone to CES. And up to that point, Autel only had the X-Star Premium out, which was a fantastic drone, but it was a fixed airframe, a lot like the Phantom products. And we weren't expecting anything. We walked into the booth, and there on the shelf was sitting this brand new prototype of the Autel EVO. And I looked at it and thought, boy, is that a sexy looking drone. I sure hope that thing has got some phenomenal specifications because I want to fly it right now. And it sure does. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute, but just understand that this is probably the most professional drone we've ever given away on the channel. And you're going to love it because it's really built for serious photographers, people that want to have fun in the air. It's an incredibly stable drone. It's smooth when it flies. It takes fantastic images and video recordings. It's everything you want in a drone. Now, specification wise, it's a little larger than the other drones we gave away. And again, it's a prosumer drone, probably leaning more towards the professional side. So its weight is 863 grams, which seems like a lot, but you want to have a little bit of weight because when you get it up in the air and the wind starts moving around, you want the drone to have a little bit of inertia, a little bit of mass so it doesn't get buffeted by the wind. You put this up in the air, even in strong winds, it's going to stay right where you need it to. I had it out in the bay the other day, actually flying, and the wind kicked up and it just stayed right on target and took some beautiful pictures out there. So a little bit heavier, but don't worry about that. As far as the imaging package goes, this is where it really excels. It's got a 1/2.3 inch sensor on the front. It'll take 12 megapixel pictures, which is great. It also shoots 4K video at 60 frames a second, so it's got everything you need from an imaging package, including HDR, which will clean up those photos that you're taking out there in the field. So that's fantastic. As far as its transmission technology, and this still blows my mind, 7,000 meters, 4.3 miles. You can fly this thing 4.3 miles. Now, again, I don't want to be your dad, but in the United States, you can't fly further than you can see it. So don't fly this thing out to 4.3 miles, but knowing you can fly that far means that you're going to have a rock solid connection and telemetry in close. You're not going to have dropouts, pictures disappearing on your controller. Everything is going to work perfectly with this product. So fantastic quality. Again, flight time on this thing, 30 minutes on a fully charged battery, which is about right. That's right in that Goldilocks zone of not too little, not too much, because the batteries get bigger, it gets heavier, and then you got issues with weight. So 30 minutes of flight time. Overall, it's a perfect drone. It really is perfect. Now, I didn't even talk about the controller yet, but Autel was one of the first to actually incorporate an OLED display in the front of this thing. Now, that'll give you telemetry information. If you've got a tablet underneath it or a phone, in this case, on the top of it up here, you'll get your point of view, your first-person view on that, and you'll get your telemetry down here. But you can fly this without a phone. So you've got a button where you can actually switch this display to either be telemetry or be first-person view. So you could fly this just with the controller and actually no phone or no tablet with you. So I think they've done a tremendous job building this thing, and I've been flying it ever since it came out. I just love this drone in so many ways. It really is different, and I think a lot of fans out there for the Autel product in general. So we couldn't be happier about giving this away. Now, as far as the contest goes, we try to make these drop dead simple. I want to make it really easy for you people to enter and not worry about me doing anything wacky and making you jump through hoops and get people to subscribe or answer tricky questions. All you have to do to enter the contest is down below, we have one link. If you click the link, it'll bring up a form. It's going to ask for your email address and your subscriber name. Please put both of those in there because I want to have a couple of ways to get a hold of you if you win the contest, because so many times we'll run a contest, I send an email, I don't get any response back. I send another email, I don't get a response back. And I feel terrible because somebody out there won the drone and I can't get in contact with them. So I try a third time. If I don't hear back, I've got to move on to the next winner. So don't be that person. You definitely want to get in on this and win this drone. So subscriber name and email will help me. I promise you, we're not keeping any of those. So at the end of the contest, every time we end a contest, we get rid of all the emails. We're not one of those companies that's going to harvest it and sell it to some guy on the black net or whatever. We're going to make sure, the dark net, we're going to make sure that we use it for the contest. I get in contact with you. We destroy the emails. We move on to the next contest. So enter the contest. There's no strings attached. I don't care where in the world you live. You could live in Intercourse, Pennsylvania, which is probably an interesting town, or you could live in Shanghai. I don't care. We'll ship it to you. There's no charge, no strings attached. We don't charge you for shipping. We don't ask for anything in return. We're just happy to give it away because I love flying. I say it every time I do a clip like this. I was out this morning putting a drone up in the sky. I don't want to say it's like the birth of my first child, but it really is somewhat dramatic. When I put it up there, the freedom I feel with that drone flying around and the relaxing effect it has on my life is just so positive. And I can't stress enough in these hard times, in these difficult, confusing, and stressful times, everybody needs to take a breath and get out there and relax and find a way where you can let that tension go. This is the perfect way to do it. So I'm hoping you win. I've only got one of them, so enter the contest. We'll pick a winner after 7 days at random. I'll send an email. Please get the email. And then if you respond to me, we'll put it in a box. We'll ship it to you, and you'll be able to enjoy the joy of flight. You'll get it up in the air and have a lot of fun with it. And that's pretty much it for today. Now, of course, we've got accessories if you've got Autel products or DJI products or Parrot products, if you want to hit the website and check those out. But this clip is all about giving back to the community because we're lucky to have relationships with a lot of big manufacturers like this. And when they call me up and say, hey, we've got an Autel EVO, would you like to give it away in your channel? I mean, they don't have to say anything. All they've got to say is, we've got it. And I'm like, send it. I'll give it away in the channel and make somebody really happy out there. So you can tell I'm happy giving this stuff away, knowing you're going to be happy, which is really good for everybody. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks an awful lot for watching. Oh, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button down there because you're going to miss contests like this. We have the 12 Days of Drone Valley Christmas coming up in a couple of weeks, and you don't want to miss that because we're giving away 12 prizes over 12 days, and they're going to be phenomenal prizes. Maybe even some of these guys going on the 12 Days of Drone Valley Christmas. So enter the subscribe to the thing, enter the contest, hang out. We're a fun group over here. Join the Drone Valley family and just have a little bit of fun with us. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks an awful lot for watching, and until next time, happy flying.